And we are live. What's going on, art enthusiasts and change makers? This is another week of Art for Change podcast. Today is Social Saturday. We kind of missed Therapeutic Thursday, but we back in action, man, holding it down with the game. I am your host, Mr. Sexual, and my co-host.
You already know it's your boy Be You. I'm back, and all you got to do is be you. You already know. Let's get
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir. And man, I had a Marshall. What's up, player?
What's going on? Hi.
What's happening? What's happening? How's that gentleman week been so far, man?
It's been an emotional week for me actually, because
Uh-oh.
I'm transitioning, not that way, but like I'm moving, so I'm leaving to Vegas Monday, so I got to travel to Vegas, and we're driving, so we're gonna travel and then do stops along the way. Actually, enjoy our trip instead of just flying, because I got to be there August 4th. So we're just gonna just travel along the way, drive, and then enjoy our stops along the way. Pensacola, Destin, Dallas, New Orleans, like everything. Just hit all the stops. But the ending thing is it's been rough, because you got to end this job and start the new job, like you end this job Friday, you got to start the new job Monday. Like, so it's like, but I like the challenge though. So, but other than that, everything's been good. It's just family time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, get that good old family time in. Because you said you're gonna be gone for how long?
I'll be gone at least till June, and then probably 9 months after that, because we just bought on another job. So it'll be a while. It's gonna be a long time.
My man said you're gonna be gone for a bit, man. So yeah, definitely no. Being that you are going to be gone for a while, man. How did that feel, man? I know you talked to us backstage, said it's a new transition for you. So how does being you
I,
feel about that transition, man?
um, whew, I don't know how to feel, because it's like, yo, I never did this before, and then it's like, um, we got kids going through, like my first kid transitioning to high school and all that. It's like, and then you got to be there. Well, you feel like you got to be there, which, and then like I talked to my mom about this actually. She's like, you ain't got to be there. You got to provide. You ain't got to be there. You got to provide. But you can still be there. Like, we got FaceTime, we got all that stuff, which works out. But like,
Yeah.
work is work. Like, you got to pay the bills. Like, ain't no, hey, bills don't stop. Like, work stop, bills don't. So you got to pay the bills. So you got to find a way to handle the situation actually. And so I listened to what my mom said and everything, and I'm picking and choosing, like, cause they'll fly me back like every 3 weeks. That's in the budget, every 3 weeks, or fly them here, or they, or I fly back every 3 weeks. That's in the budget. But it's like it's a cultural shock actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I can definitely understand that because it's something new to you, and it's
Yeah, I
something
never
and
did
it's
it.
and it's something new to your family. Everybody is going to be a new transition for not just you, but everyone that's involved. Your whole immediate family. You know, children are
That's
going to have
why.
to transition. Your old lady going to have to transition. Yeah, I get it, bro. And being
Yeah, that's
from
why I called
somebody
you.
that does
That's
it,
why I called you. I was like, damn, how the fuck? Yeah, I called you. Remember? Like, what the fuck does this mean? Like, yo, per diem? Like, what the fuck? I hit you up about that. Like, what does this
yeah,
mean? I don't know what this
yeah.
means. Like,
Yeah, man, but
yeah,
they're taking care of you. Anytime you travel with your company and you're in a company that still is putting money back in your pocket and paying for your housing, you with a pretty good company. And paying for your travel, that's a very good company. Some companies they want you to come travel with them, but they also want you to take care of your means to get in there. So, and some companies will reimburse you once you get there, but you have to get there on your own. So it's good to see that you got a company that's, definitely taking care of y'all. So stay with that shit. If they're going to take care of you like that, you in the best position to travel with them for sure.
So what I sent you is like it looks good. The spreadsheet that they sent me, it looks good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They take care of you, brother.
And also the fact that they're gonna fly you back or fly the family back and forth means they notice that employees need to have family time to reconnect and everything, or else you're gonna lose focus on why you're even there in the first place, and then you won't even want to be there, and then you might walk away from the job, and they may lose a good employee. It all comes down to keeping the employee, a good employee, happy as well.
Yes.
That's some real shit. I ain't think of it like that. Yeah. That's why I reached out to you, Mister, because I know you travel. I'm like, all right, I don't know who to ask. And so I was like, let me hit Mr. up. Like, let me see what Mr. got to say about this. Marshall, how you been though?
I've been busy this week with at the nephew's football practice, helping him get in and out of his gear and stuff. He's kind of got a phobia of getting stuck in his helmet. So I'm trying to work on that and everything. He's afraid he's going to get stuck in his helmet and his gear, and he can't get off his helmet, and he's afraid he's never going to get out of his helmet.
That's cool. He'll get over that though.
Yes.
He'll get over that. Yeah.
And then just start smacking him up. Hey, hold on. What position he gonna play? Or might play?
This is his first year, but I see him being an end or an outside linebacker from the drills that they've been running with him. That's just I don't want to be the coach or tell him where to play him or anything like that. I don't want to be one of those people. But from the drills I saw him running in the way and everything, you still don't have the object of the game yet or anything like that. You still don't get the whole concept of what's going on and everything like that. But when he was doing blocking drills, he was really setting the edge well. So he was right on his guy so somebody else could make the tackle. Hey, that works.
It works. Yeah. Yeah.
So he got the Adam Seller that you got in you. Because Adam Seller's he's a bad motherfucker. And then once you piss him off, hey, he's smacking niggas.
Oh, you talking about Waterboy?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He's just got to learn to harness his rage and be able to take it out on the football field. As soon as he learns that he can take everything that's bothering him at home and everything that's bothering him at school and everything that's bothering him and put it into the football field, I think that's when he'll truly blossom.
Yeah.
Once he gets coached to where he's like, you know what, you can, everything you're feeling and everything without crossing the line and everything. We don't need anybody pulling no Last Boy Scout anything on. If you ever seen the movie The Last Boy Scout. No, I take that as
I haven't seen the Last Boy Scout movie.
It's basically
tell us, inform us.
That's a good Damon Wayans, and who is that? Is that Bruce Willis?
The Last Boy Scout. You're gonna make me have to look that up. The Last Boy Scout. What's that one about, Marshall?
It's a football movie, and it gets real deep and it gets real gritty. It's a real gritty movie and everything. But at the end of the thing, there's a guy running down the field like a running back, and he pulls out a gun and shoots the defender so he don't get tackled.
Oh shit!
This is dark shit, girl. Oh, we starting off dark. I thought we was coming to the light. We starting off dark.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's a dark movie. It's a real.
Now I'm gonna have to watch that one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what the Last Boy Scout is about. Now, but the nephew won't be the last Boy Scout for sure.
No.
Hopefully
He
not.
gonna
Like, yeah.
we gonna have him on Friday Night Lights. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd rather that.
Yeah, we gotta get him the heart.
Let's light that up.
We got a heart. He's got to harness his anger. We don't need no Last of the Boy Scouts. So.
But that's the
let's
beautiful
light that
thing.
up.
But that's the beautiful thing of sports, especially at a young age, because it teaches them that. It teaches them discipline. It teaches them how to transition and target that rage, and to put it into something positive. You know what I mean? So that's a beautiful thing that he is in recreational sport at such an early age, so that he can learn the formality of the sport.
Yes.
You know, because when they learn it at a young age, that's how they excel. All the greats played it from a little boy all the way up. Most of it, really.
After his first practice, he's like, I hope we play this. He's like, I hope we play Lincoln first, because he knows a kid that plays for Lincoln. He's like, I hope we play Lincoln first. I want to fight them first. I'm like, whoa, it's not a fight.
At least he got the competition and he got the competitive spirit.
That mentality.
That's going to get him there. They got that edge. Put him on some pads and let him know he can tackle somebody with the ball. Yeah. Next Bobby Boucher, baby.
What you say about my mama? Yeah, hey, you get fucked up. It's trigger words. Hey, that's
my mama said.
Yeah, those are trigger words. Yeah. What about you, Mister? How was your week?
My week was good, brother. I'm down here in Jacksonville, Florida. Job done transition. Now I'm doing warranty work for my company. I'm working night shift with them. Trying to make it do what it do for them. On an electrical side, I ain't never been over there. We're doing some mechanical splicing for them. So that's something new to me. And working at night with the bugs is fun, but it's not hot. And I am in Jacksonville, and I'm off in the daytime, and I'm 30 minutes from the beach. So, you know, I am definitely taking advantage of it, enjoying it. I just got back from the beach just a minute ago, to be honest. Yeah, have my toes in the sand, feeling good. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I seen you. I seen you with your. I seen you. Where I see you at? I see you with your little photos and shit. Okay.
Hey.
Hey, it's nice beaches where you're at too. It's nice beaches where you're at.
Yeah, it is. Neptune, it got a nice beach. Atlantic got a nice beach. Jacksonville Beach itself is a pretty good beach. That believe it or not, Jacksonville Beach, I was up into my knees and still could see my feet too. So the water was pretty clear. I mean, it's like emerald, but like it's still clear. Like I could still see through there pretty good. So definitely had fun today. It was hot as a fish greek. You could crack an egg and fry it on the sidewalk. It was that hot. But we're gonna get into some of these questions today, man. If you guys could design a hotel room and it tells the story through its decor, what theme would you choose and why? Matt, I know you had something written down for that. What you got for me, brother?
I don't have a hotel room. I have a hotel.
Talk about it, brother.
I have different floors. There's many places where people go to hotels and they might spend a party in their hotel, or they may want to work in their hotel, or they're still working. They're on a business trip or something like that. So I'm thinking of an art hotel. For one of the floors, you have the main lobby on one floor. You have painting on another floor. You have gaming on another floor. You have music on another floor. So it's made for the art enthusiasts to come in and collab and everything like that. And you have your whole floor, and you can collab with people on your floor and really.
Hey, I think you would have a lot of art enthusiasts inside that hotel, brother. Collaborating, making some wonderful things. That sounds pretty dope. I'm trying to be there. Whenever you get that going, you just let me know so I can come and get my discount. Yeah, I know, man. I have it. Yeah, give me the penthouse.
Okay, since we're on a penthouse and every floor is something different, what do? I make each penthouse different? How many penthouses do I have? What
Ooh.
penthouse is the penthouse?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I guess you would have to have something stupid elaborate for the penthouse.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That'd be dope. I guess the penthouse got a little bit of everything. How about that?
Yeah.
Penthouse got a studio in it. How about
Ooh.
that? I like.
Speaking of studio, yeah. Speaking of studio, yeah.
Speaking of studio, we need to get in the studio our damn self.
Yeah.
Yeah. On for our 1 year show, we plan to rent out an Airbnb and do a show all together. So that's gonna be a treat for you guys. And I'm gonna reach out to some of the guests that be on the show, see if they would like to come and do the live show with us. So that would be very fun. So Art for Change community, as we continue to grow and support, y'all look out for those type of things because we got a lot of things coming for Art for Change.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What would be in your hotel, BU?
Sorry. I'm gonna walk in the hotel. This is real. It's gonna be a stripper pole. As soon as I walk in, stripper pole, like right here.
Okay.
I'm sorry to the listeners. I'm sorry, but it's gonna be a stripper pole. You ain't gotta use it, but it's gonna be there. You know, because if I see myself going there, I'm not going to a hotel with a dude. Like, it's spontaneous. I'm going with my lady, and she likes to have fun. And like that, so it's gonna be a stripper pole. It's gonna be options. It'll be a background pool, like a pool in the background, like a separate pool, a private pool. That like that, a heart-shaped bed, shit like that, and I would choose that because when I think about hotels, I think about like romantic, like because I'm not going to a hotel just like if I'm traveling, I'm traveling with my lady or with a lady or whoever. So I'm thinking about that. So I'm thinking about that. So I'm thinking about fun. I'm thinking about fun and freakiness too. Freak me, stuff like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. That's what I'm thinking about. But it's like, I'm with my lady. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
let's go have fun. Hey, so
the Bible said that the only bedroom that is not defiled is a married one. So hey, there you go.
yeah, so I'm thinking about that. So it's like, all that freaky shit, and then ain't no Diddy, no baby on one, baby on no Diddy, and
so your hotel is a romantic retreat.
Yeah, that's like exactly. It's like a resort. Like exactly. Yes.
Nothing wrong with that, baby. Hey, sexy time with the old lady, romantic retreat. Grown-ups gotta have some grown-up time too now. Hey, we can't just be mom and daddy all the time.
Yeah,
mom and daddy
the kids ain't there. You gotta,
how you think the kids got there? Mom and daddy was mom and daddy.
Real shit, though.
Real shit. That's how it happens, baby. Birds and the bees. If you didn't know, our change And if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know. Nigga. What about you?
I don't know. We got the romantic resort. We got the art exhibit hotel resort. So I guess my hotel will have to be the all-inclusive for the family. So I guess I'm going to have to go with the family resort. My joint got the lazy river downstairs for the kids. The little slide pool for the kids. Got a nice little restaurant, but it also has an affordable menu, not just the restaurant where it's $150 a meal and you already paid $300 for the night for the hotel. So affordable restaurant, free breakfast. I went to a hotel in Pensacola that had a pool table, but you had to pay for the pool balls. Then I was in one in Jacksonville that had a pool table too, but all you had to do was show your ID. So I like the idea. So let's go ahead and put a game room inside the lounge, where you got the pool table, maybe a few arcades, something to keep the kids busy when they're not outside in the pool. We got the restaurant dinner for the adults. All right, now nobody never done this at a hotel. Let's put a little 2-3 bowling lanes in the hotel. Something for the adults to do too. You know what I mean? Keep them busy, occupied. You gotta have a conference room. The type of decor that we're talking. I want to give you I want to be like a safari type shit. You know what I mean? So as soon as you come in, it'd be like take you straight to Africa. You're gonna see elephant statues and giraffes, and it's just gonna put you like you in the jungle. You know what I mean? And all of our things outside for the pool will be things that you would normally see inside of a rainforest, like all type of decor would be like rainforest decor. What you got for me, Mad?
Have you ever heard of the Rainforest Cafe?
I've never heard of the Rainforest Cafe.
It's a restaurant that's like that.
See, look. Yes. So I would have them keep the Rainforest Cafe type of vibe. You know what I mean? And I think that's what I would do. Inside your rooms, the rooms would be set up where it's like give you like you spending the night in a safari. Give you an option to have like the little sounds that you would hear if you were sleeping out in Africa or in the Sahara or something like that, and have different names that's associated with Africa would be all over the place. I just keep it like that, man. You know what I mean? I like how this walls is in here. Like I have it popping. The whole ambiance would be like you in the jungle.
Is it a jungle or is it a forest though?
It'll be a jungle, it'll be a rainforest, it'll be the desert, because Africa give you all three.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like that.
Well, you want to read number 2, Matt?
Sure. How do you think the role of cultural storytelling in architecture can change the way you experience cities? How can architecture and culture change the way you experience cities?
I can answer that easily. All right, so it's the answer is tourism. And I'm gonna explain it because we just built what I just got done build it, and I'm an architecture engineer. So what I just got done architecture engineering was Epic Universe. And the road that changes is a lot of traffic coming in. Just because this park it just opened May 25th, actually this year. This park just opened, so it just opened May 25th, and population went up. And like sales went up, gas went up. It like everything went up in that area, in that certain area. Gas went up, like not total Orlando, but in that area, like gas was like four something dollars, bro. And they're gonna pay it because they're tourists. They saved all their money for a year to get to this point. And I pretty much designed this park. So it has a lot to do with change with because economically it fluctuates its influations with gas prices with people who are not tourists, who don't plan on like coming, people who live in the same area. but it also helps people like who already have like I know people that own land, like own houses near that area. Then they're small houses. But just because of us building that park, their house went up $100,000. They already lived there. They already bought their house. They already stuck there. Their house, their equity went up $100,000 just because we built that theme park. Just
What's
because of that.
your perspective, Matt?
I also agree in tourism, but I think if you look at agriculture in a city, a growing city will have booming architecture and everything like that. You'll see changes going on. You'll see major changes going on to a city that's growing, and to a dying city, you won't see too many architectural changes. They'll have the same old buildings, the same old arenas, the same old skyscrapers and everything. There will be no change in the skyline. There will be no change in the downtown area. There won't be a change in everything. So I think architecture and growing throughout culture and shows the growing of an area.
All right, so what you're saying that is all right. So what I just built for Universal was for Universal. So like what you said, they're doing it for Universal. Now it's for Disney, and that's another part of town, which is gonna Disney. They're in a battle. They go back and forth. So they're in a battle. So Disney's gonna build. They're in the works of building some. I can't say it online, but they're in the works of building some big shit right now, and it goes back and forth, which helps the city in total because like it balances it. But well, Disney always wins actually, but it balances it. But yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go a little different with the question. So when I think of like cultural storytelling through architecture, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about like the way architecture can be used as like a canvas to showcase the narrative for like the local community. Like the way the buildings are shaped or designs, or the way the roads or designs or certain name of certain buildings contribute to the local community. You see a lot of communities that's named off the history of that town, or it's a big monument or statue that shows the history of that community. So those are the things that I think where architecture plays a storytelling narrative for the community, should I say, in my opinion.
Okay, we got what you got, Matt?
You're absolutely right. There's a lot of old houses and old monuments that you got the old colonial houses, you got the clay houses in San Diego, you got the English, the flats, the way they talk about each thing. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
I mean, you got to think, they still keep certain historical buildings and statues in your community for this purpose. It's a lot of places in your community where they can't be torn down, buildings can't be torn down because of their historical significance.
But can they be torn down?
Say that one more time.
Like I said, but can they be torn down?
I don't think they can, right? That because of the historical significance behind them is why they can't, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You don't want to erase history because that's like leaving a blip on it. It's erasing history is just like it not existing, and that's no good either. Even if it's good, even if it's good or bad history, you can't erase. You don't want to erase it, and then you're just not telling the tale. So you feel like something's being left out on purpose.
I don't know. I feel like we didn't erase a lot of history, but hey.
We erase a lot of history, but there's still a lot of history that's still there. I mean, it's things that we do see that's still monuments to show us that where we've been
Yeah.
in history.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah, I feel it, and I agree. Actually,
If you could create a unique sensory experience for a coffee shop, what elements would you include, Marshall?
Unique aromas. Aromas that hit your taste bud, that hit your nose, but you don't need to go in there with a tissue or to clean or to walk out after you just walked in, like Bed Bath and Body Works or something like that, or the perfume aisle at Macy's or something like that. And you walk out and your fucking senses and your senses are fucked because you're smelling all these 90 million perfumes or something like that. So a coffee shop where you could tell the difference in the beans and everything would work out right.
I like it. I mean, aromas do a lot for you. Even they say smells can bring back memories, all type of things. So in a coffee scene, I think the aromas is definitely where you want to be. Every coffee scene I ever been into, as soon as I step up in there and I hit that smell, it's like, and I don't even drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee too. Hey, but Marshall, you funny as fuck. Marshall be funny and he don't even know he's funny. He just being him. That shit is hilarious.
What would you have in your sensory coffee shop, BU?
Medicinal. Hey, we're gonna have like coffee with weed in it. Like that's let's calm myself down, Yeah, that's what I think. Hey, medicinal. It's gonna be medicinal, and you got a choice. This you can add medicinal to it, but you get the regular or you get this. $2 upcharge. $2, a little like $2 upcharge.
Cannabis infused coffee. Yeah, boy, you're gonna be having the world at your coffee shop, brother.
Hey. You're
gonna put Starbucks out of business, boy.
Hey, offer change. We gotta think about this. We're gonna talk about this after this. Hey, offer change. We're gonna have. Yeah,
I like that. We're gonna have to patent this one.
What about you?
In my coffee shop, what would I have? I think I would have a lot of things that you could touch, feel, and like little like fidgets in my sensory coffee shop. You know what I mean? It'd be a lot of things that you could fidget with while you're waiting for your coffee.
So it's gonna be like a Cracker Barrel, or
like a Cracker Barrel, but like everything like Cracker Barrel, but like on a larger scale, like the big jigsaw, the big pieces, like the big Connect Four, like large ones,
All right, big checkers, and chance. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. I get that.
Big tic-tac-toe boards, little sensory things. You remember when you used to go to the You remember we used to go to the doctor and you used to have a little thing you play with the bees when you was a kid? I have like big one of them for adults to play with. Yeah, man. That's what I would have in my coffee shop.
The thing you put all the way down the wire. Yes.
Also the little map thing where you hit the little thing and it bounces. Like, yeah. I have that shit in there too. I like all little shit that's like.
What about the thing with the needles that you can leave your handprint?
Gotta have one of them, Marshall. We gotta have one of them. All type of sensory shit. That's exactly what I would have in my shit, bro. Yeah, all type of shit you can like touch and feel and shit like that, bro. Yeah, for sure. I think that shit would be dope for a sensory
Yes.
coffee shop. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm getting everybody on the spectrum, and they giving me all their money because I'm making them feel loved and seen. And I have headphones in that motherfucker. No music. Everything is like headphones because they don't like loud noises. Some of them. So it'd be like, the headphone coffee shop. Everybody got their own shit. Like the music is playing, but you got to put the headphones on to hear it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I went to a meeting. I had to get some equipment from one of the workers, and she's an older lady, and she was like, "Yo, meet me at this coffee shop." I'm like, "No, coffee shop. I don't drink coffee or nothing or anything, but it's like it's a vibe. It's a whole vibe. Like I went in there, and there's like people in different sections, like having different like business conversations, like you could tell. And I never knew that because I don't go to coffee shops. Like I never knew that happened at coffee shops. People literally meet there to talk business, like literally. I never knew that.
Man, listen, it's been plenty of times that I go to a coffee shop just to get on my laptop and write a poem. It's like a lounge
Yeah.
for certain people.
Yeah, allowance. That's the perfect word, allowance. Yeah. And I went there, I'm like, yo, and then like everybody is in their own separate discussion and everything. And I'm like, oh shit, hey, real shit, bro.
It's really a
It's just
sophisticated
happening.
scene, though.
Yes.
They got
I'm like,
poetry. They got open mics at coffee shops on certain days. Most Starbucks host an open mic on certain days. The coffee scene in Fayetteville, North Carolina, they used to do open mic every Thursday. I don't know if they still do, but they used to. I have to check into that. But yeah, coffee shops and coffee scene is a big thing.
I didn't know that though. I was like, yo, damn. I was like, Maritza, what's this? She was like, yo, this is where I come to like just free my brain. And she was like, yeah, like I said, this is where I come to, just to let it all out. I was like, oh, okay. And that's when we met. We had brunch and everything.
Right.
That's where a lot of book writers write their books in coffee shops. In the morning,
sir.
they go there early in the morning after a long night.
It's a vibe. Like I've seen it. It's a whole different vibe. Like it's just the vibe.
Yeah, it'd be certain people that work, they do online work. People who do coding and stuff like that. They sit in the coffee shops.
Yeah, it was a lot of laptops. Yep.
A lot of laptops, bro. Just a lot of business professionals sit in the coffee shop and do their work. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Now, speaking on fashion, in what ways do you think fashion can be used to serve as a narrative tool for cultural identity?
I mean, fashion. Does it have to have a color on it, or like? Because fashion can be like niggas hanging their pants half under their fucking drawers and shit like that.
Well, it's their cultural identity, like fashion, what I'm saying? What way can we use fashion as our cultural identity? Like the other day, I had a cowboy hat on, what I'm saying? That associated, you said, oh, damn, you're a cowboy now? Black cowboy. Somebody said something about cowboys, and then someone said, well, cowboys, there was a such thing as black cowboys. Well, absolutely. It was a narrative for both. So, that could be a way of a form of a cultural identity. What you got for me, man?
I'm wearing a Patriots hat. I usually wear sports hat. That usually you're into some kind of sports culture.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So these are all different. Fashion has always been a form of a way to show cultural identity. A lot of people dress based on their cultural identity, if you will. If you ask me, most people dress based on their demographic background, should I say? And it's not necessarily their ethnicity background; it's their demographic. What I mean by that is people from the West Coast dress like they're from the West Coast. People from up north, they dress like they're from up north. People from the South, they dress like they're from the South. So it's more of a demographical cultural identity versus ethnical one, because you can see black or white people from up north, they're still going to have the similar attire, and you can still tell that they, from a northern state based on their attire. The Yankee fitted with the Timberland boots, that's probably a New Yorker somewhere, what I mean? You can just bet money on that. If you see somebody with the Dickies, with the Converses, and they got the full Dickie outfit on with the Converses on. Compton. West Coast, they got a West Coast vibe. Compton. You know what I mean? Straight up, you know what I mean? So the large tee with the baggy jeans, that's down south, Atlanta vibes, you know what I mean? It's just things you see. So yeah, that's us, man. That's us. Okay, and we speaking on Florida. When you see the big old wick braids, the gold teeth in his mouth, that's normally a Florida guy. You know what I mean? You could bet he probably from Florida area or mimicking his family that's from Florida.
Yeah, you got the dreads. Hey, with that, you gonna get some goals? You're in Florida now. You gonna get some goals or something? You get some goals. Hey, look, pull out, little couple pull outs.
You know what I'm saying? A little perm cut, yeah. Got the discounts down here in Florida. You can get the perms for pretty low down here.
Yeah, and it's legit.
And it's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so never know, bro. I like to be a chameleon. I was in Texas and I blended in. I had the cowboy hat, cowboy boots, and I'm in Florida. You know what I'm saying? I may blend in with the Floridians. I don't know, man. Y'all in Florida, Florida's not a real place.
Yeah, this shit
Florida's
different,
not a real place.
This shit different.
That's just different. We was on the way to the beach, and we seen two car accidents that were one car accidents, and both of them is where the person just ran off the road and just hit a pole. Like, it was just like, and it's daylight, no rain, no nothing. It's like, what the fuck was you doing, bro? Like, on a 35-mile-per-hour road. So it's like, and it was like literally like one light, somebody ran off the road, one car accident, went to the next light, almost identical looking car, same kind of accident. It was unreal. Like, Florida's not a real place, man. You see crazy shit. You see crazy shit here, man. I'll tell you. It's not a real place. I was like, what the fuck? You don't see that. Two single one-car accidents a light apart. Like, you don't see that shit. Like, you just don't see that. And both of them hit a pole, like, in the daylight with no rain. Like, niggas on a 35-mile-per-hour road. Like, what the hell was you doing?
Hell no.
It's like somebody watched somebody else wreck and wreck too. Like, oh shit. Yeah.
Were they racing each other?
The distance from each other, Marshall, it wouldn't line up. But maybe I don't know. Maybe one ran them off the road and then the other person had karma happen and lost control. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But it was two white crossover SUVs, and it was literally. I went through one light and was like, "Damn, that's crazy." Went through another light and was like, "Damn, that's crazy."
It's some Florida shit.
Florida shit.
That's some Florida shit.
Did something cross the road?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Were there tire marks?
Was it? No, it wasn't even tire marks. I was like,
no tire marks.
No. I'm like, how did it happen? Marshall, I really was like, how did they do that? Both times. I rode by the first one, and I was like, that's crazy. No way. I can't make this shit up. So yeah, man. If you haven't been to Florida, I advise you to go, though. It's a very beautiful place, but the people in Florida are very weird. They're very strange. I will let you know that. Florida is a very beautiful place.
Hold up.
But the people in Florida are very strange.
I'm strange and I'm weird. Hold on.
If the shoe fits, wear it, my brother.
I've been strange and weird my whole life. Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. Exactly.
All right, I'm enjoying your club, Marshall. Because he ain't talking about me.
I've been strange and weird my whole life. Welcome to the club.
Nah, I'm sure you have actually. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, but I accept that.
Hey, if you guys could host a multicultural event in your hometown, what activities would you include to promote inclusiveness, to make everybody feel included? What type of activities would you include to promote that? If you was hosting a kickback in your hometown,
I would. Well, speaking of me in your hometown, like I would do my tender shit, like the fireworks shit.
right?
That's he's doing something big, and then they're trying to set him back. He's gonna come back bigger, actually. He's gonna
Right.
come back stronger and bigger. So that would be me with that, because like they're trying to shut him down, but they're not gonna shut him down. He just gonna go stronger. But that would be because he's been doing a good thing for the community for a long time, and that would be my answer. Because like and then like I would like to donate towards him doing something bigger than because they're gonna shut him down. I would like to donate towards that actually. So yeah.
Marshall, what would you do, brother?
I would do a music fest, and they do plenty of music fest, but let's just say they're on one side of the of the political landscape with their music festivals and their stuff like that. And a lot of the stuff is got certain motivations towards future things, and I don't think they do it out of the sake of doing it for the community. I think they do it for the sake of being reelected or getting their name on a ballot or something like that. So I would go and put on a music fest that's not about the political landscape. I would leave the political. I would let the artists be the political landscape if they want to promote their music or their art through the landscape, but I wouldn't let the politicians run the whole thing because they're just pushing an agenda secretly.
Yes, sir. You ain't said nothing wrong. Let me give me a shirt that say he ain't said nothing wrong. He ain't said nothing wrong. No, I like that. I like the music festival. And I think I will piggyback off of you and do a music festival weekend too. I think what I would do a little bit different with my music festival is something similar that Dogwood Festival does in Fayetteville, North Carolina. They have a 3-day festival and they have a concert each day. But each day is a different genre. One day is hip hop, one day is country, one day is like soulful blues, So I would keep that concept. I would have one day morning you can catch country, midday catch blues, evening catch jazz. The next day, it'll be R&B, rap. So then the next day we're gonna switch it up. Then we're gonna have Latino community and Latino artists, so everybody feel included. Maybe have some K-pop for the Asian community, so they can feel included. May have some Bali music from Bali World, so they can feel included. You know what I mean? I want everybody to feel included. So, and then we have a talent show for everybody exclusively. And you'd be like paid to perform. If you pay, you can get on stage. You got 33 minutes to do your thing. We have it like the Apollo. The crowd feeling you, you get your whole 3 minutes. The crowd womp you, we gotta get you out the stage, and the next person come up. And the pot, we put all the money in one pot, and we have three. We have 3 winners. First, second, and third. And based on how much money is in the pot, that's how much will go to the third, the first, and the second winner. I think that
makes sense to me.
I think that'd be the festival that we do to make all parties feel included. Of course, every day would be the bounce house and like kiddie ride section for everybody, kids, and it'd be like a day for, the where we got vendors for alcohol. Then we have a day for the tobacco and a day for the herbalists. So all that would be inclusive. What you got?
Makes sense.
I like the competition, the talent show thing. Only I would do it like a 50-50 raffle where 50% of the proceeds go back to the community and
like
50% the other 50% gets divided up between.
Go to the pot. Yeah.
Goes to the pot.
I like that. Marshall. Thank you, brother. Yeah, we may have to incorporate that. That way it is a community thing. You know what I mean? And it also make people feel like their money, even if they don't win, they feel like their money is still going to somewhere. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I like that. That's absolutely awesome. Yes. Art for Change is going to give you a talent show. We may do this shit annually. We may start doing it in everybody's city. So y'all be surprised, man. We got some things coming. I'm gonna talk to some mayors. I'm gonna talk to some town commissioners. I'm gonna talk to some fire marshals. I'm gonna figure out how we can get some of these events going in these public places and in big metropolitan areas, because that's where you get your main attraction. Of course, small communities that's close to those metropolitan areas, please come out when we do have these things. But of course, we have to do them at the metropolitan areas just so we have spaces large enough to bring and fill people. So, yeah.
Yes.
Be on the lookout, because all this shit that we talk about, we're not going to just talk about it. We're going to put it into action. When we not on camera, we trust us. We guys are on the phone talking real business.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
Did you answer that, BU?
Yeah. What we got next?
Talk to me about this postal service, Matt.
You want to read the question so I can
go
into my little spiel?
I will. What is the most surprising impact that the U.S. Postal Service establishment on modern communication?
Well, the U.S. Postal Service started out with the telegram. So telegram started out with sending messages cross country and everything like that. And then Western Union started to get developed, and Western Union came out and was sending messages and war messages throughout that time. And Western Union is still one of the still well-known company till to this day, and it's one of the oldest companies in the country.
Learned something today, because I did not know Western Union was that old. Teach me something.
Yes, Western Union came out around the railroad times and the horseback, and when Western Union got put in under the railroads, and then they started sending messages, Western Union and everything, through war messages and messages back home before it was ever about sending money and everything like that. It was about a messenger system. It's one of the oldest companies in the United States.
Absolutely. I think all of us can say that, the Postal Service was, revolutionized, communication, making it possible for people to connect from long distances, which laid the groundwork for the modern communication systems that we rely on today. If you wanted to get before there was an email, you had to mail someone a letter. When people was at war, they mailed letters. Mail service was very important, especially the U.S. Postal Service, when it was to getting all these soldiers back letters to these families and to all of our officials that was passing letters to each other to pass laws and legislation. It wasn't emails back then. The U.S. Postal Service was the only way to get messages sent and messages delivered. So if we didn't have the U.S. Postal Service, I don't think we would have the email.
We wouldn't.
All right, so I got a question with that.
Wouldn't have Amazon.
That's what I was about to say. So how does will Amazon affect them, or will Amazon take over? do y'all think?
I mean, you got to think. You got Amazon, but it's still a lot of Amazon packages still get sent through U.S. Postal Service. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
All these right now, online shopping is way larger than people going to the store. People now love the luxury of being able to sit at home online and order their shit and never have to worry about going in the store. You got a lot of people who have social anxiety. People don't like to be around a lot of people. People don't like to be in lines, you know, and now everything is with these damn self-checkouts. People don't like to wait on them. You know, some people really like the old-fashioned register where somebody's there. I can ring this up. I can ask you a question and get on out the door. Versus you watching me through the self-checkout line and hovering over me thinking I'm stealing something anyway. Then why are you not just ringing this shit up and letting me go anyway? So
yeah,
because of these reasons, you see a lot of more packages and things coming through the mail. So if it wasn't for the U.S. Postal Service, we would be bad up on that.
So
UPS can't do it by
Amazon
itself. FedEx don't do it by itself. U.S. Postal Service probably still delivers more packages than Amazon.
I doubt it. Hey, let's look. Let's look at. Hey, let's look up the facts. I don't know. I'm
Look it
not
up.
sure.
Look. Marshall finna look it up.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
Because you got to think, the U.S. Postal Service still delivers Amazon packages.
Yeah,
Amazon
that is
delivers
true.
that-
You're right.
Amazon delivers that shit too. Don't get me wrong. They have people that deliver their stuff individually and privately and third parties. But
My
a lot
question
of their
is, do you
packages
think?
still come through U.S. Postal Service.
No, you're right. You're definitely right. Do you think Amazon will eventually take over? That's my question. Because you're right. You're
What you
definitely right.
got, Matt Hatter?
In the U.S., Amazon delivers the most packages, having surpassed both UPS and FedEx to become the largest delivery carrier. In 2023, Amazon delivered over 4.8 billion packages. But that's packages. We're not talking about actual mail.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're talking about packages. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about deliveries. Yeah.
Damn, and so Amazon putting that shit out there.
Yeah. So yeah.
Now, when they say Amazon packages, are they not counting anything that Amazon shipped through US that's only exclusively Amazon shipping?
It doesn't really say.
Right. But if that is, though, that's still fucking impressive, bro. Because UPS,
I'm saying they're about to take the fuck over.
because you got FedEx and you got what's the other one? UPS.
UPS, yeah.
So for FedEx and UPS to not deliver, and that's all they really do is deliver packages. For them not to deliver more packages than Amazon, that's crazy. Amazon's really out here pushing that work.
They're fucking taking. They're about to take over.
And it makes sense because they got individuals. You know, you can get an individual account with Amazon to be a shuttler. You know what I mean? If you got a splinter van, or you got a van big enough to do cargo shipping with Amazon, you can get you a contract with them. You know?
I got it. I got an Amazon package earlier. I think yesterday, and they drove their regular car.
Yeah, that's the Amazon Flex. Now you got Amazon Flex too, where people are delivering in their personal vehicles with their kids in the back seats. You know what I mean? With a little Amazon vest on, and the Amazon Flex will deliver your shit at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
You may still get
I'm like, who the fuck at my door? My fucking Ring doorbell go off. I'm like, who the hell is this? It's a drop off.
If the distribution center is close enough, you may order something and still get it the same day. So I will say that Amazon. I shop a lot on Amazon, so I will say that I stand by. They deliver.
They're about to take over. From what Marshall said, they already took over, but they're about to really take over.
But everything that's not Amazon goes through UPS typically. If you order off Shein, you're getting it through the UPS mail typically. Nike.com, Foot Locker, any one of those places, you know, you're typically going through U.S. mail. If I'm trying to deliver you a check, it's going to go through the U.S. mail.
Yeah, but Amazon shitting on like I said, they shitting on everybody.
Oh, it's packaged.
And I wasn't even that sure about it until Marshall. But I just felt like it was right.
No, but that makes sense. But
Until
look,
Marshall read the numbers, Marshall said it. He read
but
it.
that's amazing. That's amazing, though.
That's crazy. It's crazy though, and it's quick. It's fast. How quick they came out though. That's the quick thing. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? Damn, that's crazy.
Let's run through some of these specs for the day.
Wait, can we do question 8 before we do the facts?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Marshall, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to touch on that one.
I meant to go through question 8, the Japanese economy.
Yes.
Yes. Hold on, let me read it for you. How do you think freezing of Japanese assets in 1941 shaped the U.S.-Japanese relationship today?
Well, if you know anything about the bombing of Pearl Harbor,
Yes, sir.
Japan bombed Pearl Harbor because of the embargo they put on the oil trade and everything, and Japan's economy was going to crumble because of the oil trade. So technically, we've been fighting for oil for all these years. Ever since World War II, Pearl Harbor got bombed for oil. We went to Iraq over oil. The reason we talk about things are oil. We've been fighting for oil for years now. I think ever since people's learned its true worth, it seems to be worth more than any jewelry or any. And it seems to be a very rich mineral.
And all the men that have assets to it, and all the men that own it, are billionaires.
Yes.
Billionaires. With a B, not an M, baby. Billionaires. Not one, not two, a couple. Most guys who own oil are billionaires. You know what I mean? It's a shifty business, but if you are in it, kudos to you. You know what I mean? A lot of the pioneers, a lot of the corruption in this world all comes behind crude oil. Believe it or not. You got your hand raised up, BU?
Nah, I ain't got my hand raised. Yeah, all niggas, hey, they getting money, but their money goes up and down.
Yeah, in the freezing of the Japanese asset was a very pivotal moment.
Yeah,
and like you said, Marshall, it was the cause for them bombing Pearl Harbor. You know,
yeah.
and it illustrates how economic issues can escalate tensions that lead up to war.
Yeah.
And if you look at us now because of that scenario, now look at America and Japanese tension. Now we got a military base near Japan. Now some shit pop off. We could get your ass from Japan. We dropped the bomb on Japan. We one of the only people that done dropped a nuclear bomb, and we dropped it on Japan. And
we're the only country that did it, and we did it twice. And everybody's always worried about. We're always worried about somebody else doing it, but we're the only country that's done it, and we did it twice. So who are we to judge?
I mean, yeah. So I mean, there's two of us.
Have you ever looked on a map and seen how small Japan is?
Yes.
I know you have, Marcus, but most people. Have y'all ever looked on a map and seen how small Japan is? And we didn't drop not one. We dropped 2 nukes on Japan.
Yeah,
on that
Japan
small island. It's an island, bro. It's a small little place.
Yeah, but they also have allies. They're tied to China and all that other shit. They also have allies.
No, right now Japan's one of our closest allies. Ever since then,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, ever since then, Japan's one of our closest allies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
we beat them up and they became our friend.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
America is the bully of the playground. I'm telling you.
We're a fucking bully, bro. We're a fucking bully.
We are the bully.
And we're taking advantage. We're taking advantage of these niggas, which is not fair. But I mean,
But I'm scared of us because we are the bully on the playground. You know what I mean? Because like in any type of way that you ever seen it, the bully don't never win. The bully always ends up getting laughed at last. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah,
I hate to see us play the bully role because I know that, we reap what we sow. And I'm not naive to think that, you know what I mean? We cannot be a society that has taken and taken and taken and taken from so many people, from so many countries, and expect that not one day somebody's going to come and take from us. I think that is a naive way to think that we just going to keep doing ugly to other people and think nothing ugly happens to America. Excuse me. I think that is a naive way to think. I wish our officials would have more empathy, but I think that it's like trying to suck a camel through a needle.
If you look at these other countries, they're 2,000, 3,000 years old. They're 800, they're 1,000 years old. You look at America, we're 275 years old. We're barely teenagers compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And we act like it.
Yeah. And we act like it. We act like teenagers. You're right. So spoiled, entitled teenagers. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Mama didn't discipline us well. We fought back against Mama. We removed ourselves from the queen, and we've been cutting up ever since, boy. But if you know the history, the people that came over here and started the colonialization, a lot of those people had a lot of barbaric mindsets, if you will. They took advantage of the people that was very welcoming here. and they just came, loving, open you with open arms, teaching you how to work their land, hunt on their land, fish on their land, survive on their land, just for you to conquer their land and take it.
Real shit.
Hold on, I didn't teach you all this shit for you to use it against me. Well, you shouldn't have showed me, motherfucker. So,
hey, real shit.
So I mean, we got a lot of ugly history, man. So I mean, until we can face that, we can't change as a country, if you ask me. What's your opinion on that, Matt Heller?
We got a real ugly history, and honestly, it's gonna take generations to clean it. It's not going to be clean until well after our kids are gone and everything.
Yeah.
Because as long as there's still remnants, it will still stay alive. So you got to hope on the planet surviving long enough, and eventually, everything.
Everybody from an older philosophy, an older way of thinking, all of those ancestors in that philosophy has to be completely died out for us to have a new philosophy, a new understanding. Yes, sir. I agree with it. I agree with that. Absolutely. It's if you think about it, it is similar. And I hate to speak biblically in my reference, but I have to for this context. There's a story in the Bible about 40 days and 40 nights.
Yes.
So in the Bible, it was when God had freed the people from the slaves that were in Egypt from bondage, and he had taken them through the Red Sea and split it open and allowed them to get through and to get past all of the Pharaoh's guards and warriors, right? And Pharaoh's army. When they was in the wilderness, it was only supposed to be a 40-day walk and a 40 40-day and night walk. But during the walk, there was a lot of people who were bickering, complaining, and basically just blaspheming God, saying, why did God bring us all the way out here to this desert to kill us? We ain't got no water, we ain't got no food, we hot, we tired. Basically complaining about their circumstance and not realizing that their circumstances were still tremendously better than the circumstances that they had just came from. And God was just trying to be like, look, y'all got 40 days to walk through this desert, and y'all gonna be walking into paradise, But because of the bickering, because of the blasphemy, and because of the complaining of some of the elders, some of the older people, the 40-day and night walk turned into a 40-year walk in the desert. And why it was a 40-year walk in the desert is because God was killing off all them complainers, all the ones that was blaspheming him, all the ones that didn't want that felt like their circumstances in bondage was better than a walk to freedom. He got rid of all of those. And the only people that got to see the land of milk and honey that was promised to those people were the babies, were the kids. He killed off all that negative energy, all those negative thought processes, all those people who were set in their ways. And the only people that got to receive the blessings of God were the children. So that's the same type of concept. Like, the only way you're going to see change is if we kill off all these old philosophies, and the only thing that's going to be left to take on the new is the babes, our grandbabies. Yeah, real shit. Because in this day and time, we're all mixing so well that ain't nobody 100% nothing.
Yeah.
Whatever your ethnicity is, nobody's 100% nothing. All of us are mutts, if you will. Ain't no.
Yes.
It's not one European man in America that is 100% European. There's not one African man in America that's 100% African. There's not one Middle Eastern in America that's 100% Middle Eastern. It's not. If you do your fucking ancestry, no matter who you are, you got something else in you. All of us do. Every one of us. And the more that we conquer this world, the more that we reproduce and recreate, our children are going to continue to be more mixed up, and it's going to be more. It's going to be soon. It's not going to be nothing pure. Everything is going to be mixed, if you will. And when that comes, how are you going to be prejudiced now when everybody looks the same?
Mm-hmm. Hey, dark takes over light. So it's going to be a lot of dark shit going on.
No, light overtakes darkness. Where there is light, there can't be darkness.
Yeah.
Light cancels out darkness. Not darkness cancels out light.
No, I'm saying skin color wise. Like, they can't hide that. You can't hide skin color.
You can't. Oh, you talking about when everybody looks Malayan?
Yeah. You can't hide skin color. You can't hide that.
Look, every no matter how you look at it, every black person got a white person in their family. Every white person got a black person in their family. I don't care which way you look at it now. Somebody in your family loves somebody of the other race. Right? No matter if you're Hispanic, you got somebody in your family that's dating a white man. If you're Hispanic, you got somebody that's dating black man. You got somebody who's dating an Asian man. That's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? Same thing if you Asian. You got somebody who dated a white guy. You got somebody who dated a black guy. We all like what we like. We all like different teams,
Yeah.
So everybody's just going to have to get with it now. At this point, the man who is probably the racist has mixed grandkids. That's just the way that the world works this way.
Yeah.
And what you going to do? You're going to hate your grandbaby for the rest of your life too? I doubt it. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm going through that right now, but that's for another episode. I'm going through that right now, but we'll say that for another episode.
Yeah, we definitely say that for another episode. Oh man, sorry that you're going through that though, because that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the babies,
Yeah.
I don't get it. The baby don't choose to be here. You know what I mean? So it's not their fault.
It's not, but I tell people, hey, never mind. We'll say that for another episode. We'll say that.
I respect it. Y'all want to run through some of these historical events for today?
Sure.
Marshall.
1948, President Truman signs the Executive Order 9981 ending racial segregation in the U.S. military.
Hey, look at that. President Truman was the one that signed the Executive Order 9981 ending racial segregation in the U.S. military on this date, July 26, in 1948. Also on this date, in 1941, the U.S. froze Japan's assets in response to Japan's occupation of French. What's that? Indochina? What is that? The occupation of French Indochina. Do you know a little bit about that, Marshall?
Hold on, I'm looking for it.
While Marshall pulled that up, I'm gonna read y'all some more. On July 26 in 1908, the FBI was founded in the United States. So on this date in 1908, the FBI was founded. This was the day, July 26th was the day. So this is the FBI's birthday, if you will, today. Also, the establishment of the U.S. Postal Service. And Benjamin Franklin became the first Postmaster General. How many people knew that?
I ain't know. I ain't know none of this shit.
And July 26, 1775, the establishment of the U.S. Postal Service. So the U.S. Postal Service has been around since 1775. And Benjamin Franklin became the first Postmaster General.
Okay.
Some little known history facts for you today.
Right, 1990, which is my born year, the Americans with Disabilities Act is signed into law, providing civil rights for protections.
That's fine. That's right. So in 1990, on today's date, the civil rights got their protection for the Disability Act. What you got for me, Mad Hatter?
The French Indochina is officially known as the Indochinese Union. After 1941, the Indochinese Federation was a group of French dependent territories in Southeast Asia from 1887 to 1954. It was initially a federation of French colonies, later Federation of French Associated States. It comprised Cambodia, Laos, Vietnamese regions, and I'm not quite sure about that one word. That would have to take me a little bit of time to figure that
so
one.
I wonder why did we care about that? Because was we at war with French at that point? Because French is an ally too.
I don't know.
Because so that made me think. Because like it says that the U.S. froze the Japanese assets in response to Japan's occupation of the French Indochina. So I guess maybe the Japan was against them or was not fucking with the fact that the French was trying to be Indochina, that it was in bed with each other without Japan. Maybe they was jealous or something. I don't know. So we have to do our little history on that. So that's cool. In 1945, on today's date, July 26, Winston Churchill resigns as the British Prime Minister after an electoral defeat. So he got resigned after he lost this electoral defeat. He was the British Prime Minister, Winston Churchill, in 1945. What you got for me, Matt?
Oh, I got the trivia when you're done with that one.
Okay, got you.
Anybody?
Also, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Anybody what?
Anybody do the Suez Crisis?
No, sir. Go ahead. You got it.
In 1956, the Suez Crisis begins when President Nasser's naturalization of the Suez Canal. And if any of you don't know, the Suez Canal and the Panama Canal are some of the most traveled through canals in some of the. There's a good chance if your car, your shipping came from, is a good chance it went through one of those canals. If it
So
was
it's like
shipped.
it's like cargo.
Yes, it's a canal
Yeah,
that
I didn't know that. Yeah.
a lot of cargo ships and everything go through the canal to get over from everything. So there's a chance that your whatever you ordered has been through the Suez or Panama Canal, depending on where it was shipped from.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
In 1971, July 26th, the first NASA space station, Skylab, was launched.
Hey, I got a question about that. I think I asked this before. Would y'all? Yeah, Mister, you said y'all fly before me. Would y'all go to outer space?
Yes.
You would.
Yes.
Marshall, you'd go
Yep.
just to see if it's real.
Mainly because I've seen a lot of Earth and it kind of bores me now.
They're taking too many trips to the International Space Station for me not to think that it's not real.
Yeah.
I think it's too many satellite imageries for us to feel like it's not real.
Yeah.
How do you explain GPS if it's not real? What is in the earth? Is they buried it in the earth everywhere? No, I think it's coming from the sky. I think it's coming from the sky. I could be wrong, but so yeah, man. So from those perspectives, I don't think that it's not real. I think it's a lot of shit they don't tell us. That's all.
I'm saying, but would you go? Because that's how you said you're like, yeah, y'all go first.
I mean, yeah. Once y'all make it back and shit, you know what I mean. And I talked to you, and you still you. They didn't replace you with somebody else and shit. You know. Then, yeah, of course.
Well, if you think of prestige places, people doing prestige things, making it to the NBA, making it to a pro or something, it's a certain number of people that have done it. If you look at the people that have been to space, that number is freaking tiny. You know, so
Tremendously tiny, right?
It's tremendously tiny. So what we really know about it and what they allow and out and everything and what we're really informed, I have to go just to see for myself.
I'm not okay. Look, y'all gonna think I'm bullshitting, man.
Okay.
So I'm working.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
So I'm working at night, right?
Yeah.
It's 4 a.m. here in fucking Jacksonville. You know, look up in the sky, and I'm like, yo, it's a guy working behind me, and I'm like, yo, you see that? I'm like, what's that moving? Oh, that's a plane. I was like, oh, okay. Then what's that behind it? Oh, that's a plane too. Oh, okay. Then what's that behind that one? Oh, that's a plane too. Bro, we looked at this for like 15 minutes and it was in sync. I ain't never seen nothing in America. I ain't never seen nothing in us do nothing like this. It was high it was as far as up in the sky as the stars, bro. It moved like a dot. And they were in sync. And I seen one shoot across, and when it got so far, another one came, and another one came, and another one came. And they stayed the same distance away from each other, and they all look like little fucking stars, and they move in a direct line. And the further you watch them, they just disappeared. They just disappeared.
Yeah,
and it was in the sky. And if it wasn't 3 other men watching with me, nobody would believe me, bro. I'm telling you, I watched a fucking alien convoy yesterday morning, bro. I shit you fucking not, bro. You can't tell me that's not what that was. It was so uniform. It was so in sync. And our military ain't got that many goddamn planes that go that goddamn high in the sink that light. No, hell no, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life.
Also,
What you got for me,
also
man?
you gotta think we got a space center. Like you got a space center on the 100 miles west of you, well east of you. We got a whole space center, like that's where they shoot everything off. We got a whole
I know, but
NASA space
we ain't
center.
got that,
Yeah.
nigga. We watched them for 15 minutes, just one after another. We ain't got that
Yeah.
many goddamn. We
Yeah,
ain't that
you're
synchronized
right,
or got
you're
that many
right.
ships, bro, or planes
You're
that
right.
can fly that at altitude. Like, bro, it was crazy. It was a phenomenon. And my camera, none of us had fucking a camera good enough to record it. We just can physically see it because it was so dark where we was working. And nobody like it was 4 a.m. Like we were just, bro, we stopped working for 30 minutes to watch these motherfuckers. And it went by for like 15 minutes before nothing came by. In sync, I'm talking about as soon as one got a certain far in space or in distance, another one came. And it's all like little stars. Like, and it wasn't a shooting star. It was like you could see it. Like it was like it's synchronized, and it kept the same gap from every one of them. Man, it was fire. I've never seen nothing like it in my fucking life, bro. And if I didn't witness it, I wouldn't believe it. I know it's something out there. What you got for me, man, Adam?
You know, if they find us first, we're fucked, right?
Oh, they done found us.
No, I'm saying, if you look at us and us finding another land or something like that, and knowing what we are as people and everything, you know, we try to take out their land and everything like that. So just as a counteract, if they get to us before we get to them, we're done. We don't stand a chance. We don't stand a chance.
No, that's true. When you look at it from that perspective, because I'm pretty sure they have a sufficient amount of intelligence. So with that being said, you know, they're already seeing how barbaric our billionaires are, and those are the people who run the world. If you don't think so, please go back on that rock that you believe in. But for those of us who do understand that, you know, the billionaires are the one who run this world. I think the fucking aliens would be like, nah, we can't let the motherfuckers get close to us, because if they find out where we at, they're gonna try to overtake our goddamn shit. So in that event, we gotta destroy these motherfuckers. But you know, there's conspiracy theories that say that the government has a treaty with the fucking aliens. So it's a lot of shit, man. If we go down that rabbit hole, it goes deep.
Hey, so do y'all think Trump knows shit?
Every president knows shit. Every president has a briefing.
But as outspoken as Trump is, like, why would you think
it's still certain shit that she cannot say, bro. I mean, that's just top secret. You'll lose your top secret clearance. That's just bottom line. You know, if he want to stay in that seat, it's certain shit he can't say. Period.
So, all right. So after he gets out of presidency,
I think when you sign that oath, it's like you agree that you can't say certain shit unless you they press charges against you or some shit. I'm pretty sure you can't say certain shit, bro. It's like signing a non-disclosure.
Yeah,
you know
I get that.
It's certain shit
the
you just
nigga
can't
act
say.
like he don't give a fuck about nothing, though.
No, you know he don't give a fuck. I mean, look at all the whistleblowers. You know, there's a lot of whistleblowers. You know, but what they do to whistleblowers?
Yeah.
Silence them.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, so they already giving us a scenario if they gotta take this motherfucker out. Oh, it's 40 million on his head. They already giving us a scenario because they already thinking that far ahead because they know he'll lose cannon. So no, bro, I don't think that would be the smart move for any president. I think Barack knows a lot of shit. I think that's why him and fucking Michelle made that damn movie. I think if y'all really paid attention to it, there's a lot of shit in that fucking movie that they helped fund and put out. That was on Netflix for everybody to see. It wasn't, you didn't have to go to the damn movie theater to see it. So yeah. And fuck. Listen, if you don't watch the History Channel, you know, you're not trying to grow. So I watched the fucking History Channel the other day. They were talking about the fucking golden Fort Knox and shit. They said that fucking um, John F. Kennedy has a meeting at Fort Knox. Something happens at that meeting at Fort Knox. He feels some type of way after he goes to Fort Knox. He has one interview after going to Fort Knox. 5 months after that, they assassinated his ass.
That's because he wanted to make the Federal Reserve not its own entity no more. He was trying to get the Federal Reserve part of the government. He was trying to make it so the Federal Reserve wasn't its own private organization anymore. That's one of the main reasons. That's one of the main conspiracy reasons, is because he wanted to get the Federal Reserve. And a couple other presidents have tried and then ultimately got stopped and everything like that. But yes, the Federal Reserve being its own entity is a problem.
And he wanted to, it has something to do with the value of gold. And like you said, it was going to regulate the Federal Reserve so they couldn't print their own money or some shit like that. It has something to do with like us printing the dollar. And that's why his ass ain't here today, y'all. It ain't, so yeah, I was watching that shit, and it was like he went, had a conversation with another president, and they said Lyndon B. Johnson was there too. And they said they was all there at that meeting. He gets assassinated, Lyndon B. Johnson becomes the president. Then he has a military bunker in a military cargo plane at his house in Texas running shit the whole time that he was there. They said they feel like he moved all the gold that was in Fort Knox. I mean, it was a deep ass shit on the fucking History Channel, and History's gonna be putting shit on there because they know motherfuckers don't watch it. So they put honest ass, real ass information on there because they know most people not watching the fucking channel. I was up on that bitch like.
History Channel at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning is a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous fucking thing. Watching the History Channel at 3 o'clock in the morning is fucking dangerous.
It really is, bro. It really is. You learn about so much shit. You be like, no fucking way. They didn't tell me this shit on TV.
It'll have you standing there like, man, they listening to me. I'm telling you, they don't like that I'm watching this episode. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. You look it over your shoulder for real. Like, yes, absolutely. And like you said, it's only like late night shows. Like I was up at 2, 3 in the morning watching that shit because I told you though, said my biological clock is fucked up now. So working this first full week nights, I was up at 4 in the morning cooking breakfast, y'all. I ain't never wake up and cook breakfast at 4 in the morning in my life. I was up at 4 in the morning. I was up at 4 in the morning cooking breakfast this morning, nigga. Chilling.
What you cook?
Breakfast, nigga. Grits, eggs, bacon, the full 9, and some toast.
You know how to cook grits, nigga? Okay.
Boy, I cook everything, my boy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah. I cook.
You cook. Okay.
I cook.
I like that.
Oh, microwave. I cook. Yeah, man. Are you excited about your trip, man?
Hold on. Let me put myself back on camera. Yes.
Say yeah.
Yeah, I am. It's a change. It's a change. It's growth and all that, but I mean, it's something different, you know. I can't tell you if I'm fully excited until I get there and then I see how it goes, but I'm excited of the transition, yeah. You know. But it's gonna be interesting. I gotta see how I can manage, like, you know, because y'all know I'm moody. I got moods. So if it can work out good, then we'll be good. Like it's been working out lately, you You know, I've been talking to the bosses and everything, man, and it's been working out good. So it should be good. If not, y'all gonna know because I'm gonna go the fuck off.
Who you riding
Regardless.
with? Who you driving with to get there? It's how long is that drive?
It's 2 days. But like we're riding, like we leave Monday, but we got to be there the next Monday. So we leave Monday and we got to be there the next Monday, but we're gonna do stops. Like we're gonna stop like Destin, Florida, and like we're gonna enjoy our trip pretty much. So we're gonna enjoy our trip. Like we're not rushing it. Can't rush greatness. I should have worn it. I should have worn a shirt today. But yeah, we're gonna drive there and then stop when niggas get tired. Like every 8 hours, get a hotel, chill in whatever town we're in. Like I think the first time we're going to is Destin. We're gonna stop in Destin, and then we're gonna stop in Dallas, which where you were supposed to be in. That's where you were supposed to meet us at, but then you left. And then, because Texas is long, hey, Texas long as fuck, bro. We're
Yeah, you
driving
can
all
be
the way
in Texas.
across.
You can be in Texas for a full day, man.
Yeah, that shit long as fuck. Like I looked at it.
I think it's like 16 hours to drive across it. It's a long way.
Yes. So there we
Texas
got
probably
stop
half
there.
your trip.
It is like literally like that shit big as fuck. Like so, we're gonna do that, and then we're just gonna stop, have fun, get a room, and then start over the next day. And then that's it. And then
Tell her
straight to
Mrs. we
work.
say hello. Tell her don't be shy. Tell her she can get on cameras and tell it to the art chain community.
Hey, she walked. Hey, you see how quick she walked by?
That's what I said. Don't be shy.
Yeah, she walked by quick. But yeah, bro.
How does wifey feel about the transition, bro?
I don't know. I'm getting some weird energy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm getting some weird energy. She's like, all right, yeah. Look, she's like, all right, go ahead, do your thing. Then like it tones down to like, you know, all right, I'm about to leave. I'm out of here now, like for real. Then it gets tense, you know. And it's like, all right. And the kid, and then she brings it out on the kids and everything. Like everybody's getting it. The kids getting it. I'm getting it. Like I told you, I've been telling you this, you know. So yeah.
The shit get real. The closer that time, the shit get real. Then it's like, oh shit. I thought I was okay with it, but maybe I'm not okay with it.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So it's like, all right. But I got to do this. I got to take care of home.
Yeah. Respectfully.
So, hey. And you can come. The thing is, you can come too. It was offered like my whole family can come, or it's just me. That was the offer on the table. But the thing is, we just bought a house, so you know, this is her house. It's her sanctuary. So.
Respect that, brother. Marshall, how did you let go the other night?
It was busy. It was busy. And to be honest with you, I'm so sick of chicken.
Like fried chicken or baked chicken?
Like chicken tenders, French fries. I want nothing to do with chicken right now. Honestly, I think being there is why I don't eat fast food.
Okay, so y'all doing the chicken place today?
Yeah, we be doing a concession stand.
They're fucking that chicken up.
Yes.
You're like, these motherfuckers in this chicken. I don't want to see no more fucking chicken.
And the worst thing about it is like we got one of the busiest stands in the stadium. They give us the same stand and everything like that. They give us one of the busiest stands in the stadium, and like you get a couple of seconds to step outside because it's hot and you're sweating and everything. So you step outside the stand and you're looking at the other stands and they're empty. There's no line and everything, and yours has got a fucking line, and you're like, yeah, you motherfuckers got it easy.
Hey,
Nobody wants to eat a soy dog at a freaking soccer game or like
right.
they
They
got
don't want no story, dog. They want the real shit. They want the
they
grease.
got
all
yes,
the
they
arguing
want
shit.
yes, they want that. Don't get me wrong, you get a few, but for the most part, those stands are barely freaking busy. I don't know how they make money at those stands, but yeah, you look, they're like, oh, these people got nobody. You're over here, you're like sweating like a whore in church. It's like crazy.
Hey, man, how to say, man, this shit, I'm done. So it was a busy day though. What was it yesterday? What was it? A concert? Was it a game? What was it yesterday?
It was a soccer game.
Soccer game. Now, do those soccer games be like professional?
Yes, MLS.
Oh shit, that's fire. You get to see any of the teams and shit. You get to mingle with them.
No,
Nah, not too much.
no, not really.
Who's the most famous person you think you done ran into or seen or got the luxury of watching them free, so to speak?
Messi was a big turnout. Messi, when he came last year, was a big turnout. He just came not too long ago. I wasn't there for that one. Who else has been a big turnout? Concerts are big turnouts. They always do well for concerts. But as far as athletes, other than like the Patriots, which is its normal stadium, I'd have to say that Messi drew in a freaking crowd.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Unplug it and give it to me.
Who would you like to see? You excited about anybody that's coming?
As much as I'd like to go to the World Cup as a fan.
Okay.
I'd like to go to the World Cup as a fan. I don't working it would be absolute chaos. I see absolute chaos. But
just to be there.
Just to be there for the World Cup when there's in 26 when there's I think there's 7 matches coming to Gillette for the World Cup.
Oh, that's fire.
I think being there for that would be kind of wild.
I can imagine. It'd definitely be kind of wild. And you know it's going to bring some athletes out. Some professional athletes is going to be there just to flex. Like, look, I'm at the stadium. I'm at the game. I'm showcasing.
Well, the World Cup's one of the biggest watched events worldwide and everything. The World Cup is a huge event.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a lot of elites there for sure. So that'd be something to watch too, to be able to watch it among the greats as you're sitting amongst them watching it. Yeah, you gotta have some good seats though. You know what I mean? No, we can't do no nosebleeder. Yeah, no nosebleeders. Especially you working at the Gillette. I know you got a discount on some good seats and shit. Do y'all get discounts on concerts and shit? Being that
No.
Ain't some bullshit. You gotta give you some perks now. But we are about to wrap up our show, ladies and gentlemen. And before we go, we gotta pay some of these bills. So we're gonna talk about Old Glory. Old Glory offers over 300,000 items from music, from sports to entertainment to pop culture fans, featuring official licensed merch from iconic bands and top merch teams. Discover your perfect fan gear and save with our exclusive discount at oldglory.com. All you got to do is go to oldglory.com, and if you put in Art for Change in the promo code, you get 15% off any product. This is exclusive to all of Art for Change listeners, and this is the best discount that you can get on the website right now. So 50% off your total cart, whatever you purchase on oldglory.com. All you have to do is put Art for Change in your bio. Excuse me, I said in your bio, in your promo code section. Also, we got Molly B's cookies. Hey, how you doing, dog? And we got some dogs trying to be on Art for Change too, man. Yeah. But the Molly B's are gourmet cookies. They bring creative, unique cookies straight to the pantry. No cookie shop required with bold, unforgivable flavor. They are your unique treat for any occasion. Enjoy an exclusive discount with our promo at mollybees.com. All you got to do is go to Molly Bees. That is Molly, MOLLBZ.com. You go on there, you shop on anything on there, 10% off the whole store. For any of Art for Change listeners, all you got to do is put Art for Change in the promo section. When you check out, your whole cart gets you 10% off. Like me, the Molly B's cookie. She sent me some the other day. Them bitches were busting. It's a perk. It's a perk to be plugged in with the people. Also, we got Patriot Water. This is it says unleash your inner strength and beat fatigue with your Patriot liquid oxygen. Pure spring water oxidated for unique vitality. Refresh, detox, and empower your freedom fighting spirit. 10% off this ultra high oxygen content water. That's the benefit of drinking this Patriot water. That is PATRIOX.com. Excuse me, it is PATROX.US.com. It is .us. If you go on their website and you order you some water, any product on your cart, if you go to the promo code and you put Art for Change, you get 10% off. That is for everybody that is Art for Change listeners. These are exclusive discounts on all of these websites. That is patriot.us. That is Molly Bees. That is MOLLBZ.com. And that is Old Glory, OLDGLORY.com. On any one of these websites, if you put Art for Change in your promo, you will get either a 10% or a 50% discount. Before we wrap up out of here, do y'all fellas got something positive for the people?
All right, I got something. Stop giving the same person different opportunities to piss you off.
Woo! Stop giving the same person different opportunities to piss you off. I love that. What you got for me, Mad Hatter?
Always remember the times for chill hangs and general education.
Yeah, Art for Change, baby. Hey, man, thank y'all for kicking in and chilling with us, Art Through This and Change Makers. This has been another episode of Art for Change podcast. If you don't know, now you know. We go live on Mondays, on Thursdays, on Sundays, but we do be switching it up because BU will be going on the West Coast and he will be 3 hours behind. And I am going on night shift. So now our shows are being pre-recorded or pushed to different days. So you always got to stay tuned. But all you got to do that is hit that bell, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and you know when we are going live and you can be locked in. Until then, hey, and if you do miss us when we are live, hey, look, no fret. All you have to do is go to the audio version on any podcast streaming platform and listen to the audio version of our show. Also, all of our shows can be found in our live section of our YouTube channel. So if you miss our lives, if you want to see the video version, all you have to do is go to our YouTube, Art for Change podcast on YouTube. Go to the live section. Every video, every episode we've ever done is there, ladies and gentlemen. Same thing for any audio versions. You can find us on any streaming platform where you can find the audio version of podcasts. All you have to search is Art for Change Podcast, and the fellas are there. Also, for the questions for people who was worried about our guest, Lady Alva. Lady Alva is no longer going to be our co-host, but she will have a segment. We will have Lady Alva on 2 days out of the month where it would be just a Lady Alva day. So for Lady Alva listeners, fret not. We will have Lady Alva on soon. Until next time, peace and love. And don't let nobody tell you what you can't do or what you can't be. Strive for greatness, baby. Until next time, peace and love. Art for Change. And we out.
Shouts out Lady Alva.
Shouts out Montana Cobain.
Montana too, yeah.